I am Professor Latika Bavankar. Welcome you all in the unit number 5, that is series solution of differential equation. Content of this unit is first topic is linear differential equation with variable coefficient, then solution about ordinary point, about singular point, series solution of Bessel's equation, series solution of Legendre's equation. Then, after learning this unit, outcomes are learner must be able to understand the difference between linear differential equation with constant and variable coefficient. Find the solution of linear differential equation with variable coefficient using power series solution. Next, apply power series method to find solution of Bessel's and Legendre's differential equation. Now, in last unit, we have solved linear differential equation with constant coefficient. But in many physical problem, we need linear differential equation with variable coefficient. In previous unit, we studied linear differential equation such as Cauchy's and Legendre's differential equation, but it has a fixed type of differential equation and it is a variable differential equation. Coefficients are in the form of variable. So that variable we can convert it into linear differential equation with constant coefficient, and after that we can solve. But in some differential equation it is very difficult to convert it into any one of linear differential equation with constant coefficient. It is in the form of variable only. So at that time we need to understand how to find out the solution of linear differential equation with variable coefficient, because variable may be anything. It may be in the form of polynomial, it has power of x, is may or may not be same as the order of the derivative. So we need to understand how to find out its solution. So first, if p0x into d2y by dx square plus p1x into dy by dx plus p2 into y is equal to 0. If this is a differential, second order differential equation, then where this p0x, p1x and p2x are polynomial in x. Polynomial in x means it is in terms of power of x. Then we find series solution, because for such type of differential equation we get only series solution, and that series solution is called as power series method. So let's understand the concept of power series method. Power series method means if we have summation k is equal to 0 to ak into x minus x0 to the power k. Now if we put k is equal to 0 first, then k is equal to 0, we get a0 x minus x0 to the power k. Any term to the power 0 is 1. So it is only a0 plus k is equal to then 1, then k is equal to 2, 3 and so on. So we get a1 into x minus x0 plus a2 into x minus x0 whole square and so on, where this a0, a1, a2 all are constant, and this x0 represent, x0 is called as center of a series. Now if the value of x0 becomes 0, then we get this summation in the form of k is equal to 0 to infinity akx to the power k, where again if we substitute k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, then we get a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube and so on, and this series is called as power series at x0 is equal to 0. Now x0 is equal to 0, if we have any value of x0 we can substitute that value and we will get power series. Power series means it start from constant and multiplied by another constant multiplied by power of x is 1. So it is in increasing power of x. Here it is x to the power 0, then x to the power 1, then x to the power 2, x to the power 3, like that we get by increasing power of x. Next, existence of power series solution. Now, how to find out this power series solution? If the general equation is p0x plus p1 d2y by dx square plus p1x into dy by dx plus p2x into y is equal to 0, then it has a power series solution which is in the form of y is equal to summation ak multiplied by x to the power k. K varies from k is equal to 0 to infinity. Now, this equation above equation number 1 can be written as, if we divide this by p0 of x, then we get d2y by dx square plus p1x by p0x into dy by dx plus p2x by p0x into y is equal to 0. So, we will see why we have to convert like this, because we want ordinary point as well as singular point. If there will be a ordinary point, then what will be the solution? If there is a singular point, then what will be the solution? So first thing is ordinary point. Ordinary point is for x is equal to 0. If the x0 value is 0, then at point x0 is equal to x is equal to 0, this point is called as ordinary point if p0 of x is not equal to 0. What is this p0 of x? p0 of x is p0 of x is coefficient of d2y by dx square. So we need to check first x value as 0, 1, 2, 3. If we substitute x value is equal to 0, then this p0 of x is not equal to 0. If it is not equal to 0, p0 of x is not equal to 0. If it is not equal to 0, then we say that that point is called as ordinary point. So see, ordinary point definition is, if x is equal to 0 is called as an ordinary point if p0 of 0 is not equal to 0. What is singular point? Singular point, if point x is equal to 0 is called singular if p0 of 0 is equal to 0. Means coefficient of this p0 of x into d2y by dx square. If we substitute here x is equal to 0, and if we get it is not equal to 0, then it is ordinary point. If it is equal to 0, then it is singular point. Then see, what is regular singular point? Regular singular point means a singular point x is equal to 0 with conditions are limit x tending to 0, x into p1x by p0x is equal to finite, and x square into p1x by p0x is equal to finite. If both the limits are finite, then that x is equal to 0 point is called as regular singular point. Otherwise, it is only singular point if p0 of 0 is equal to 0, and it is ordinary point if p0 of 0 is not equal to 0. So, regular singular point must satisfy these two conditions. First condition is x multiplied by p1 of x by p0 of x must be finite, and second is x square multiplied by p1 of x by p0 of x must be finite. If it satisfies, then we say that x is equal to 0 is a regular singular point. Next, how to write down the solution for ordinary point for singular point. So if x is equal to 0 is ordinary point of equation 2, then every solution of equation 2 can be expressed as a series, because if x is equal to 0, we can solve that by using power series, and power series can be written as a0 plus a1x plus a2x square and so on, which can be written as, in general, in summation it is k is equal to 0 to infinity akx to the power k. Now, second point is, if x is equal to 0 is singular point, that is regular singular point, then every solution of equation can be expressed in the form of y is equal to summation k is equal to 0 to infinity x to the power k plus r. Now this summation is depend on k, so x to the power r you can take outside and write it as summation k is equal to 0 to infinity x to the power k. So if here r is positive, negative or any fraction. Then procedure for finding series solution at ordinary point. So first step is check whether the given point is ordinary point or not. So ordinary point checking is p0 of x is not equal to 0. Second step is y is equal to, assume that solution is y is equal to summation k is equal to 0 to infinity akx to the power k. Then find out its dy by dx, then d2y by dx square, and put all these values in the given differential equation. So next third step is equate to 0 the coefficient of various values of x and find A2, A3, A4 in terms of A0 and A1. So we will get all solution, that is A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 in terms of A0 and A1. Then fourth step is equate to 0 the coefficient of x to the power n. You will get a recurrence relation, and by using that recurrence relation we can find out remaining values, that is A4, A5, A6, A7 and so on. So step number 5, which is find the relation, find from this relation find values of A2, A3, An in terms of A0 and A1 and put that values in the given solution. What is given solution? Y is equal to summation akx to the power k. Now if we put all these values, we will get y is equal to A0 into phi of x plus A1 into psi of x, where this phi of x and psi of x are nothing but the polynomial in terms of x. So phi x and psi x are series in terms of x. Thank you. In next lecture we will see examples of power series solution for ordinary point x is equal to 0. Thank you.